Good afternoon, my fellow winners. Here we are, guys. The Jaguars destroy the Titans today, 25-3. And, this year the Titans are not very good, right? I mean, they're awful. And honestly, we've been kind of wanting to play them all year because we've been wanting these easy games where everybody else is piling on the Titans. Well, it was our turn to beat the Titans. And also, let's just take a moment to say, like, we all hate the Titans. I think right now it's kind of getting lost in the mix because the Titans are so bad. And let me tell you, they are bad. Like, they are a team that will not have enough assets to even be good next year. I mean, they are so down with talent. They are as down as I have ever seen the Titans in my entire lifetime. It's bad right now for the Tennessee Titans. Like, Cam Ward, can he be something? I don't know. But right now, I mean, there's just not enough guys around him to do anything. But the Jaguars go to Tennessee and destroy them 25-3. The home crowd there is embarrassing. It looked like a preseason game by the fourth quarter. And, I mean, can you really blame them? I mean, the Jaguars would probably be pretty similar if you switch shoes with them. But, yeah, they dropped to 1-11 on the season, and I had a feeling this game was coming because everyone's like, oh, watch out for them. They've had a couple of good back-to-back games, and I didn't go back and watch those games. But I'm looking at, like, Cam Ward, he's doing better. He had, like, one touchdown in each of the last two games and just like no turnovers. It's like, okay, is that a good Cam Warren game? I don't know. This game he looked awful, but he would miss a guy, then the next throw he throw it to them and the guy would drop it. It's just terrible organizationally. But now the Jaguars are 8-4, which is pretty awesome. Shout out to everybody in here. Oscar was the first comment. He says Texans. Yeah, right now the Texans are being a little hot right now. Chad says Duval. What's up, Chad? He throws these Duval stuff. Throwback uniforms next weekend. Yep. Jaguars. The Colts will not know what to hit them. Okay. The Jaguars in the Prowlers next weekend, which will be absolutely awesome. Om's in the building. What's up, man? We have a Colts fan in the building. It says, congratulations, Jacksonville, for once again, you will beat the Colts. Our ass fraud jokes. I don't care anymore. It will come down to Houston and Jacksonville next year. Best of luck. Yeah. Indianapolis fans are not in a good mood right now. And I got to show you guys something. Like, as much as we want a victory lap, this win against the Tennessee Titans. Shout out to the Texans. Boom! The Texans beat the Colts, and now the Jaguars are sitting at 8-4. Number 3 seed, top of the AFC South by tiebreaker, which sets up for an insane game next week as the winner will take sole possession of first place in the AFC South. What a time to be alive, guys. So, this game right here, we're going to do call-ins, but I do like to share my own personal thoughts about everything before we actually do call-ins. But I got to tell you guys, it was pretty crazy. I woke up 2 weeks ago before the Chargers game, and I was so worried that the Jaguars were going to get smoked by a Chargers team that had the top wild card spot. They are a good team. They have a winning record. I was very worried after the Jaguars how the Jaguars will respond after the loss in Houston. Okay. I woke up 2 weeks ago very worried the Jaguars are going to drop to 5-5 on the season. But now I woke up like this. I'm going to go to sleep like this, guys. This is how I'm going to sleep. 2 weeks ago, I woke up worried about 5-5. Now I'm waking up. Now I'm going to bed today, and we're going to be 8-4. This is awesome. Do not squander this. Do not squander this. Look, if you drop out of the division lead and somehow get a wild card, okay, whatever. Is what it is. But do not go to that in the hunt. Do not drop out of this, okay? Do not mess this up. Was right now 8 wins. Not a lot of us thought we would get to 8 wins. But now that we're here, expectations change. Finish this damn season. Get into the playoffs, hopefully through the division. And next week is going to be absolutely big against this. And yeah, Florida boy says he called this 2 weeks ago. I called it on the AFC South roundtable, and they laughed at me. I said Jaguars would go 2-0 against the Cardinals and Titans, and then Colts would drop to the Chiefs and Texans, and then the Jaguars would be playing for sole possession of first place next week. And here we are, guys. Here we are. This is fun times. All we got to do is win out, easy peasy. Look, if you go 2-3, you're 10-7. Does that get you in? I don't know. All you got to do, you got to beat the Titans. You got to beat the Jets. Beat those two teams and win one out of the three against the Colts twice in Denver. That'll get you to 11-6. That gets you in. But with this one, the Jaguars got their shot at the 1-10 Titans. Titans actually started off with a 3-0 lead, and then the Jaguars scored 25 unanswered. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence. 4 turnovers last week, but 2 touchdowns, 0 turnovers today, 229 overall passing yards. And the run game wasn't really there for the Jaguars today at all. I mean, you had Travis Etienne, 12 carries, 28 yards, 2.3 yards per carry. Bashal Tootin, 8 carries for 17 yards, 2.1 yards per carry. So no running game, so the Jaguars did need to get it done through the passing game. Jacoby Myers was awesome. 6 receptions, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. He just seems to get better every single week. By the way, his 50-yard reception, longest reception of his career. Britton Strange, 3 catches, 45 yards. Shout out to Brian Thomas Jr., 2 receptions, 28 yards. He's back from injury, and each of those receptions came on critical third downs. So that was pretty awesome. K-Dog says, AFC South Roundtable is about to be crazy this week. Derek, the Colts guy, is about to lose it. We got to keep winning because Texans are playing good ball. They're right on our heels right now. Which, by the way, who do the Texans play next week? I'm curious. The Texans next week play the Chiefs Sunday Night Football in Arrowhead. That'll be tough. Then they play at home versus the Cardinals, then at home versus the Raiders, then at the Chargers versus the Colts. So they don't have, like, Cardinals. I think we learned they have a bad record, but they're capable of winning games. Raiders, I think, are about the same. I mean, they should win those things, but we'll see with the Chargers. They play the Colts again. But Jaguars have by far the easiest schedule. The Colts are in trouble. Colts have 2 games against the Jags, 1 game against the Texans, and then they play the 49ers and Seahawks. And the 49ers are healthy right now. That's going to be rough. Biggs not on force as UCF. You got the Power Red Ranger. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Got my red zone hat here. We were dominant in the red zone. It was fun stuff. BTJ effort was good today. Yeah, so that was good by him. Enjoyed that game, or enjoyed his game for sure. Hopefully we can. And unfortunately, Parker Washington, he's injured. I mean, that's going to be a multi-week thing, it looks like. So he's going to have to step up. I mean, the wide receiver room has been kind of crazy this year, right? I mean, Cody Myers and Parker Washington, your 2 best receivers going into this one. Man, and it sucks because you lose Parker Washington not only as a wide receiver, but as one of the best punt returners in the game. So that's really tough. So shout out to Devon Hamilton also. He was needing to step in for Ross Matzik in the first half, and the Jags were punting a lot and they were kicking field goals a lot. I mean, Devon Hamilton stepped up when he needed to, so that was good. We had 3 different injuries of special teamers. That's crazy. Ross Matzik, luckily he did go back in. Logan Cook hurt a shoulder, and then obviously punt return to Parker Washington, like we just talked about. So Josh Hines Allen had a good game. 2 sacks on the game for him, 3 tackles for loss. LaQuint Allen forced a fumble and even recovered the fumble. But the thing that the Jaguars got to clean up is, once again, the penalties. We were hoping we turned a corner with the Chargers, only 1 penalty for 5 yards, but Jaguars committed 13 penalties for 98 yards today. That's pretty bad. It's kind of just is what it is. That's what the Jaguars are. And when it goes away, it's more of an outlier. The Jaguars have a game with only 2 penalties. We have to kind of take that for an outlier, unfortunately. The Colts have us, Seattle, San Francisco, us again, Houston. Yikes. Yeah, that's tough. And they're playing all those teams when they're very hot. That's going to be that's hard. They might miss out on the playoffs. I think that they will actually miss out on the playoffs. Derek is going to freak out. Yeah, that's not going to be a fun show for him. I've been on those shows before. Where the Jaguars are kind of the laughing stock, where we really screw up. Yeah, I was there 2 weeks ago. After the Texans game. That was one of the worst shows ever to be on. But it's fine. We're back. So With that said, I don't think I have too much more from this game. Obviously, dominant victory. I like the no turnovers. The run game, I was concerned that it felt like Trevor Lawrence was getting pressured way too much. Granted, we had two starters out with injury. Left tackle Walker Little got concussed, and the right tackle Patrick McCary was out. So that was a little bit rough, but nevertheless, I didn't like how much Trevor Lawrence is getting pressured, and we didn't have we didn't have any run game. I shouldn't even say much of a run game. We didn't have any run game, so we're gonna have to do that better. Hey Dalton, wondering what your thoughts on the Texans for the rest of the year? I mean, to be honest, I think the Texans get into the playoffs. I think they find a way to get in, and if they get into the playoffs, I hope it's not through the division. It sucks that we squandered that last game against them. Would have been huge just for us and to knock them down a peg. I just get worried if we win the division, potentially matching up with them the first week, just because it's in the playoffs, it's hard playing tough defenses. That's for sure. So, with that said, going to open up for calls in a second, but do want to give a shout out to Sleeper. Sleeper is a sponsor of this channel. Free $20 entry using promo code UCFJAG. So basically, take some different player stats, go more or less on their yardage, touchdown, reception totals, all that different stuff. You know, you can go defensively on tackles. It's a lot of fun. So you can basically pick 3 or 4 different player stats, go more or less, and then potentially 5x up to 10x your money. It's definitely a lot of fun. So check out Sleeper, promo code UCFJAG. Get you a free $20 entry, no money down. So doing that helps out the channel. It helps me do all these different live streams. Like I said, I'm going live a lot more this year than last year. And that's a big thanks to Sleeper for really making that happen. So with that said, going to go ahead and open this thing now for callers. And by the way, I bring on, sometimes people get confused. I bring on one caller at a time. I bring in one caller at a time. So some people are like, "Oh, they can you hear me?" They're in their backstage. I talk to one person at a time. So be patient. So I dropped the link here. Let's go to here so I can pin it. All right. This is a good guy to start with. We got. Let me go back to here. We got Big Jack and in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
All is good, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling like really excited to be honest with you
Good, man.
because I don't think the Chiefs lose 3 straight games. I think they bounce back and smack Houston. CJ Stroud did not play good today at all, and
Yeah.
their defense won that game. But Patrick Mahomes he's a different story than Daniel Jones. So that'll put us 2 games up on Houston, and if we beat the Colts, we'll be up on them as well.
Yeah. No, that's they. Yeah, I think that'll be a big one. I really hope the Chiefs can beat the Texans. That'll be a tough one. They do have a tough stretch of games left, but as long as we take care of our business, we'll be good to
Yep.
go. And
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I mean, I was rooting for the Colts to win today, but hey, a Colts loss is not a bad thing. And now we technically have the tiebreaker, so we get to see us up on that graphic, and now we can really play them for outright first place, which would not have been possible had they won today.
Right, we probably still would have been tied because of that division record, but yeah, it's going to be nice to be up on them in the division. And then Trevor Lawrence, he's playing with some confidence this past few games. I know he had a lot of picks last week, but some of them were kind of iffy. And the Colts did get cheated today. I don't understand how the refs could make that call and then that not be reviewable. He missed that by 3 or 4 feet, and they said it was good, that extra point.
Yeah, the worst one was a pass interference call. Did you see that one?
Yeah, imagine if this was like the playoffs or an AFC championship game or a Super Bowl and they miss that kick and they call it and the other team wins. I don't see how that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully that's something they can change because there's got to be a good review, at least some cameras that can look up on the upright, right?
Maybe it was a bad angle and it did go in and we were just optical illusion, but I'm pretty sure he missed it off that post about 3 feet, but I'm not sure.
I mean, there's technology in these days where that should be a computer should tell you if it's within the uprights. We've gotten to a point where something like that needs to change.
Yeah, like with the skybox review on the first downs, the ball it shows it because that's a chip in the ball. You would think
Yeah.
there'd be a chip in them uprights or something too.
But how are you excited about the AFC South roundtable for Tuesday?
Oh man, Derek, I'm gonna give him hell because the Colts just lost to another non-playoff team. That's three in a row.
Yeah.
He's not gonna like me Tuesday.
Oh, it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be bad for him, man, and
I mean, I've been there
especially
before. I've been there on bad shows before. Luckily, we get to sit at the victor table this week.
and then the Tuesday after that's gonna be even better. I really don't think the Colts can come in there and beat us in Jacksonville. Not wearing the prowlers, and I think the bank's gonna be packed. I know I'm going to that game, so I think it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna beat them again. We'll be
Oh
up.
man, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait.
Right. And then you're right, the running game wasn't too good today, but they did say the Titans have been holding teams under 100 yards. Maybe that's what it was. Not too sure, but maybe we could run all over the Colts.
Yeah, and it's almost like did they just go in with a game plan? Let's just stop the run and let them beat us in the air, and that's kind of exactly what we did. It's just a little bit awkward when you're trying to like win games, you just want to run it, and they just keep stopping you because. I mean, we were kind of relying on Cam Ward to run out the clock as opposed to our offense. It felt like.
Yeah, we kind of didn't. I think we were up so much that they didn't really care. And how about this coaching staff? I think they're ready to come in here. I know with Doug Peterson, we had a couple winning seasons, but then he just like fell off. I don't think this coaching staff's going to do that. I don't think the GM is going to allow that. So I think we're in a good place now.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. But all right, man, I got some people
Yep.
backstage. I'll talk to you
Get him in
Tuesday,
here.
man.
Yep.
All right, next we're going to bring in Isaac. What's up, Isaac?
What's up, man?
All is good, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
How you feel about this game?
Budget, man. Great win.
Yeah, man. What was your favorite part about it?
Just the way we dominated the Titans, man.
Yeah. Hey, beating the Titans is always good.
They got a couple of sacks on Cam Ward.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this game next week against the Colts.
Yeah, man. You think we're gonna win?
Absolutely. They can't win in Jacksonville.
Haven't won since 2014.
And we got the number one run defense, so we can stop Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So we'll see, man. We'll see. What's your score prediction?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah. No, yeah, it makes sense. So where do you think the Jaguars will finish up winning the division?
Yeah, I think we can win. I think we can go 13-4. We got the team to do it.
Yeah. Dude, let's do it. Let's win out. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Try to go for that 1 seed. I mean, we need the Patriots to lose some games, but
yeah, man, we got to see it.
But let's do it.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Go Jags, bro.
Go Jags.
All right, next we're gonna bring Kyrie in here. What's up, Kyrie?
Hey, what's going on, my boy?
All is good, man. What's popping?
Yes, sir, man. Huge win. I don't care if it was the 1-10 Titans, man. You know how the Jaguars can be sometimes. They would come out there and just penalty it up and lose the game, but they came out there and they handled business, man. So I'm extremely happy, man. And another thing too, man, like this coaching staff, man. You know, one of my favorite things about this coaching staff and this team and just how they got it structured, that even when guys are out, like it's like the play doesn't let up. You get what I'm saying? Like in the past, if we would have been missing Trayvon Walker and Eric Armstead, man, the Titans would have ran up and down on us. But with this coaching staff, it's like that next man mentality is not just a talking phrase. It's literally guys coming in and stepping up. You know what I mean? Like it's a different feeling, man. Like I don't feel like when we're missing guys, like, oh my God, this is about to be a terrible game. I feel like, no, guys are going to actually step up and it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, no, and it's I love this coaching staff and like I mean everything that comes out of Liam. Like I feel like sometimes Doug Peterson could be a little cringe in his post games. I don't know, man. Like Liam Cohen is just tough. I love Liam Cohen, man. I feel like there might be a lot of questions on the Jaguars and maybe going forward with the roster and stuff like that. But I think the best thing is I don't think there's a question on whether Liam Cohen's the guy. The guy is an absolute beast.
Oh, for sure. And on not even just him, bro. Like I feel like the front office, like the whole thing is aligned, man, for the first time ever in my lifetime, honestly. It feels like they're aligned. They're all, they're all engaged. Like nobody's like doing their own thing, like a Cleveland Browns situation. And man, I'm just so happy, man. And another thing too, what I will say, I know the penalties, like you said in the beginning, man. Yeah, those penalties. I pray we just come in next week with a clean game. another thing too that kind of is shaky with Liam Cohen, and I think he'll get better as he keeps going on his time management. He just got to do a little bit better, towards the end. I think the second half. I feel like we could have went down there, even though we got the field goal over a whole bunch of junk. I feel like it could have been more managed. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Like,
agree with you on that because sometimes it's like at the very end, it's like, okay, it's third down and there's like 50 seconds left and the clock is kind of rolling. We have 3 timeouts. Like, why don't we throw a timeout in here? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I agree with you on that. And like, sometimes it doesn't really come back to bite us, but there's times where I would be using timeouts differently.
Right, but think about it yourself. That can bite us in the playoffs when you're going up against a good team who's experienced. And then, even though like I said, we got that what it was, that roughing the passer hit on with Trevor. Even right there, I'm like, bro, why not just kick it? Like, what are we doing?
I know, I know. He must have been worried about about Devon Hamilton maybe snapping it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. You know what? I forgot about that.
I think that's why, because like, you have to get a low kick to be able to get it there. So if it's awkward, like you could potentially, if it's a bad snap, maybe they take it back, and instead of taking that 18 to 3 lead, maybe they run it back, and all of a sudden it's 15-10. Like, I think that's the reason why.
Oh, okay, got you. I didn't know he was hurt at that point in time. I thought he got hurt in the second half. Oh, okay. So then that changes my whole view on that. Yeah, I was confused at. I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah. But I was like, we should just try it, even with Devon Hamilton. But, on that one, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll let the coaches coach.
Right. That was just like, man, I feel so sorry for the Titans fans on that play. It's just like, damn, what can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah, dude, they suck, bro. They
do. Bro, Cam Ward was throwing, bro. He was like, he had plays to be there. He was just throwing them all over guys' heads. I'm like, bro, this is terrible. Like,
yeah, they were all over the place. And sometimes he threw it on target, and the guy would just drop it. I mean, it's as bad as I've ever seen over there right now.
Yeah, it is terrible. Oh my gosh! Thank God we get to play them one more time.
I know. We just got last game of the year too, so like, we might have a lot on the line, and we just got to get past them. And I just don't think they have any juice to do anything, man.
I don't think so either, man. Please, I hope the fans show up. Trevor, be on your best behavior. I think, to be real with you, man, I'm not gonna say a blowout, but I think it's gonna be close in the first half. But I think the second half, bro, we're gonna take them by storm. I just got a feeling, bro. Like the team is gonna be so juiced up for this game, bro. I'm telling you, we're gonna be ready. We're gonna be ready. I ain't no question about that. There's no question that Liam Cohen would not have this team ready. I promise you, Jaguars fans, they're gonna be fired up for this game. Ain't no way Liam Cohen, like they just can't lay an egg, bro. Like,
no, they're going to be motivated, and there's going to be a lot of pressure on Indy. A lot of pressure on Indy from just keeping their place in the division, and then all of a sudden you're playing in Jacksonville, which they all know the history there. I mean, they're going to be reeling a little bit, and it's a good matchup for the Jags because the Jaguars are actually able to stop the run. So in that game today, I mean, it's just with them against the Texans, offense didn't look great. Had a couple of deep balls, but they're going to be out DeForest Buckner and Sauce Gardner probably next week. I mean, I know DeForest Buckner will be out. Sauce Gardner left the game today with an injury. I don't expect him to play. So, but of course, we didn't have Devon Hamilton, or we didn't have Eric Armstead or Trayvon Walker play today. So hopefully we get those guys back, and we need all hands on deck in this game. I don't care. Like, we need everybody back, man. Another thing too, and I'll say this and I'll get off, man. Like, I kind of knew this was going to happen with the Colts too, because in the beginning, like the first half of the year, they had all them easy games. I'm like, bro, we're literally opposites. We're playing all our tough games in the beginning, and it's going to get easier for us on, towards the end of the stretch. And they got all their easy games out of the way, and now they're getting their tough games in. So I knew it was at some point in time, as long as the Jaguars didn't do anything to F it up, we were going to be right in it, just like we are now. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So, man, I appreciate you, man.
For sure, man. I'll talk to you later. All right. Next we're gonna get Emperor, Corey, and then we got Key, and then Debo. That's the lineup. We got a full crowd, by the way. If you're trying to get into here, they won't let you in because I can only have 10 people backstage. So if you're joining and it's airing out, that's why. So real quick, I got love from Praha with a $10 super chat. It says, fun fact, Trevor is third all time in Jags passing touchdowns, third all time in passing yardage, second all time in rushing touchdowns, also third all time in efficiency. This bum quarterback cut Trevor stuff is stupid. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're going to be hearing much cut Trevor talk today, but yeah, he's got an opportunity to do some crazy stuff here. All right, we got Emperor Corey in the building. What's up, man?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Can hear you good.
Cool, man. Listen, shout out Liam Cohen, bro. That's a good head coach, man. I like when he come in the locker room after the game. He say, "How's that fucking feel?" You know
Yeah.
why? Because winning feels good. It sucks when
Yeah.
we lose. You know what I mean?
It does, and he hates losing just as much, probably more than us. I mean, he brings the fire, he brings the passion. I mean, I love that guy.
Yes, and I see that. And shout out Trevor Lawrence too, man. I mean, I think that's still our guy. I'm not just gonna X him out like that and just get him out of here. That's our guy. He got potential. I saw what he did against Kansas City Chiefs, man. When he got up, once he fell, he got up, he scored the touchdown after it showed me still has that fire in him. So we're not gonna give up on Trevor Lawrence right now. So he's doing very good.
And at the end of the day, he's 8-4, right? He's 8-4. That's pretty damn good. I mean, you're not gonna get to 8-4 with crap quarterback play. Let's be honest. I don't care who you are. I mean, he's had his low moments, but he's also had some moments where he puts the team on his back and he gets stuff done. So I can agree with you there.
Absolutely. And right now, man, I just love the whole team, bro. Like the Jaguars, we're a good team. We're not a bad team anymore. That time is gone. This is a new time. This is a new Jacksonville Jaguars right now.
Yeah. No, it is.
Shout out to Bajal Tootin, Travis Etienne. He's quiet, but Travis Etienne also has his moments. Um, let's see who else. Oh yeah, Monteric Brown. He's kind of solid. You know, I think he's underrated, but he's solid. He definitely holds his own over there at cornerback too. So a lot of people don't notice he does good.
Yeah, no, he is. And Jaguars have some nasty players on the team. And we're back to being bully Jaguars because I know after the game, Jeffrey Simmons was complaining about LaQuint Allen. I think LaQuint Allen said something weird to him, and that's what freaked him out. That's what made him get the personal foul. Logan Cook said to somebody like, "I'm going to kill you, bro," or something like that. Like, we're nasty, bro. There's some nasty players out here, and I love it.
I like that. That's what we need, man. We need that fire. We don't need to be those sweet Jacksonville Jaguars. Just bring the fire, man. I love it. And I think my bold prediction is that we're gonna go back to the AFC Championship like 2017, but instead I look for us as a must win. That when we go to the AFC Championship, we should win.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what I'm hoping, man. That's what I'm thinking. I would love to see what, the betting odds are right now on it because that's a good indication, but I would think that the Jaguars might be the favorite right now. I'd have to take a look at that.
Yes, sir.
But
Hey,
all right,
I catch up to you next week, man.
sounds good, bro. Go Jags.
Go Jags.
All right, next we're gonna bring in Key. What's up, Key?
Duval.
Let's go, man.
UCF Jag, man. Listen, man, support the channel, man, but love the live streams, man. This is the type of game. I'm gonna give a shout out to Trevor Lawrence and Josh Hines Allen, man. Our foundational players, man, finally stepped up. Trevor played, turnover-free football, took care of the ball. This is the type, of Jaguar, play that we love to see. I got two questions for you, then because I know you got some people on backstage. Is Myers now our number one wide receiver on this team? And I know this looking ahead, but who do you think, because we got a lot of free agents, in the off season, who stays and who goes? And I take it off the air, man. Thanks, man. Go Jags.
Go Jags, man. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, right now you got to keep going to the Jacoby Myers. He catches the ball every time you give it to him. Him and Trevor Lawrence are building a real connection, and I think Trevor Lawrence's confidence is growing through Jacoby Myers. I think him and Parker Washington. I mean, he looks so much more comfortable throwing than those two than like Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter. But also shout out to Brian Thomas Jr. That was he came back, made 2 critical third down catches he was blocking out there for guys today. He was a team player today for sure. So, yeah, I'm going to keep riding the hot hand. That's Jacoby Myers. Get Britton Strange involved. But, with Parker Washington getting hurt, I mean, you might have to, Austin Trammell had a big drop today. I mean, you're going to have to get Brian Thomas Jr. some more involved. And I would be re-signing Jacoby Myers. I'd find a way to re-sign Travis Etienne just because there does seem to be a pretty legitimate drop-off between what's it called? Travis Etienne and Bashal Tootin. So I think that one's big there. And when it comes to other guys, I forget. I mean, sign Devin Lloyd too. I mean, there's a lot of guys to sign. I'd probably wait on Trayvon Walker, but we'll just have to see. So those are some of my thoughts. But we're not in off-season mode yet. Okay, I'll know a little bit more about this in January, February. Next, we're gonna bring Debo in here. What's up, Debo?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
So, this was a great game from offense and defense, not really from special teams because of all those flags. But I just want to talk about how, we got this upcoming game, division on the line, everything on the line, basically, when it comes to the wild card standings, if Houston wins and stuff. But I just hope that this offensive line could at least get healthy and just protect Trevor, man. Because if you remember, we were in this situation in 23 when we beat Houston in Houston, and then we had that Monday night game, and then everything just changed after that. We had the AFC North, and we just, we completely fell off. And Trevor wasn't healthy in the final game when we played the trash ass Titans, and we lost. So I just hope it's gonna be a tough stretch because the Jets, they seem to be fighting. They're playing like the Cardinals and the Raiders, so that's gonna be tough. And then you got Denver's defense. They're ranked number 2 behind Houston. So I just hope that this O-line could protect Trevor because seeing that guys like Arden Key and Jahad Ward are just getting to him, I'm just like, man, what's up with this O-line? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, and it's definitely not going to be easy for the Jaguars down the stretch for sure. I do think that we're not going to have a 2023 letdown just because the Jaguars were 8-3 in 2023, but it kind of felt like a fraudulent 8-3 to be honest with you. I never really felt great about it, and then Trevor got hurt, and then everything just unwinded in a big way. So it wasn't ideal for us. So I'm going to get the gravy, Adam, then FTX Smoky Eater. That's the order we're going in here. Real quick, got a super chat from my guy Biggs904. Says, proud of our Jags, man. Shout out to you, UCF. Big Jags fan and the Jags. Wow, man. And great to see BTJ bounce back. Sign Myers and have a big target wide receiver room for next year. Sign Parker, Jags in control. There we go. Biggs904, one of the most passionate guys and Jaguar fans out here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Gravy into the chat. What's up, Gravy?
How's it going?
All's good, man.
What did you think about the game overall?
25-3, first place in the AFC South. Feels pretty good.
I'd say so. I was a little, obviously, I'm not going to complain about a 25-3 win, but it felt like kind of our offense started stuttering in the second half, and we just couldn't get anything going. After the field goal, it felt like we kind of came out flat, and the flags kind of started adding up on us. If we go against the Colts and we try to come out second half looking like that, I don't know if that's gonna pan out well for us.
Yeah, and I think the Jaguars, because I kind of felt the same way, but I think the Jaguars, they were just trying to run it and try to get the game out, but they just couldn't run the ball very well today. So, and obviously I think they closed the playbook a little bit later on, and I wasn't very happy with maybe the O-line. I felt like Trevor was getting hit a little bit too much later on. But yeah, I just think that the Jaguars they were relying on Cam Ward to run out the game more than we were actually able to.
Yep, I agree. The run game wasn't getting going at all. Walker Little this is probably his most disappointing game of the season. He got worked all day.
Yeah.
That one
then he got concussed.
He got ripped on was horrible.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of games where if you put the top 5 most embarrassing sacks and when it comes to just embarrassing an offensive lineman, all 5 of those plays are probably against Walker Little.
I'd have to agree with you. And Josh Allen, he had a great game today, obviously. They were getting embarrassed. J.C. Latham on the other side was getting worked all day.
Yeah.
I felt like he's getting home the last 3 weeks a lot more than he has.
Yeah, he's starting, his numbers popping up a lot more for sure. And it's coming up at a big time because, we need somebody to step up. And I'm just concerned with what's going on with Trayvon Walker and Eric Armstead because, we may not need them against the Titans, but bro, we can't be down 2 starting defensive linemen against the Colts. That's for sure.
Yeah, Mason Smith has not worked out. That pick has been horrible.
Yeah, no, he's not great. I wonder if he's going to be competing for a roster spot next year with how he's playing.
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know if he'll make the roster the way it's looking right now. BJ Green, when he comes out, has some pretty solid reps.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's for sure.
I think Jacoby Myers, that's one that's really shown up in the past few weeks. He's got that Marvin Jones type of role now for Trevor, except he can kind of work the slot a lot better than Marvin Jones could.
Yeah, and he's younger too, so I like the way that's being built. And man, that was a clutch trade because I mean, since then both Travis Hunter and Parker Washington get injured, so it's like, when you got them on, the wide receiver room is struggling, and now the wide receiver room is kind of injured. So that's big right there.
Yep, and BT coming back. I mean, I'm glad he's back, but it kind of throws a wrench in the whole operation because I feel like the passing game has been getting going without him. And now that he's back, you kind of have to feed him targets because of the name value. But you just have to find a way to work him without taking away from everybody else who's already working.
Yeah, and we'll see on that because I mean he was playing all game today, three targets for 2 receptions. So I think you just slowly work him in, and it didn't feel like I felt like before the Jaguars were just trying to force feed him the ball.
Yep.
So now we're in a position where we don't have to. I just hope that Jacoby Myers, Brenton Strange kind of stay healthy because Brenton Strange I think stepped up to the point where like he became the identity for the Jaguars offense, and then he was just out of there, and then we didn't really know what to do after that.
Yeah, Brenton Strange is a huge anchor in the run game, and he's becoming an even better pass catcher. And I wasn't a big fan of him when he came out. I thought we probably messed up with that draft pick, but he's been big pretty much in all aspects of our offense.
Yeah, and that's how sometimes tight ends in the second plus round, it kind of takes a little bit for them to get on, especially when you try to make him a dual threat. But yeah, he's a good damn player, man. That's for sure.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm out of here.
All right, man. Catch you later.
I'll see you.
All right, next up, we're going to bring in Adam. What's up, Adam?
What's up, Dalton?
All's good, man.
Dude, what do you think of our guys playing like chippy for once? Like getting out there, swinging on guys. Logan Cook is telling people he's going to kill them.
Dude, that's insane. I'm trying to see what because I want to hear the audio. Jeffrey Simmons said LaQuint Allen called him something crazy.
Yeah, no, he told him like something pretty bad. I don't know if I can say it on stream, but
yeah, just say it. I don't care.
he said he told him to suck his dick or something like that.
That's what he said. Yeah, I see right here. And then Logan Cook said to I don't know who it was. I think I forget who it was, but he told him he was going to kill him. So I'm like,
yeah,
dude, I'll take this.
I'm high. Like Doug Peterson's guys. There's so many times last year where I was just like, these guys are just playing to get paid. Like they don't want to be here. Whereas like nowadays you see like every little thing. These guys are like ticked off.
Dude, Trevor got hit by Aziz and like literally only like Evan Ingram shoved
him, and then like Tim Jones starts like walking over to like check if Trevor's good or not. And then
yeah, like today, like Arden Key hits Trevor Lawrence in bounds, and then Anton Harrison runs over and gets in his face. Also, it's such a different team this year.
Yeah, dude, Arden Key's like grabbing Anton by his dreads. Like I don't know what that was all about. I was like, this is crazy, man. Like these guys, this is what a rivalry game should feel like.
Yeah, dude, it is.
That like made me hyped.
And this is glad that we're on the winning side of it.
Exactly. Like
they're just in the locker room complaining about us.
Right, dude. They're probably so upset because not only did they lose bad, but they're knocked out of the playoffs now too. Like they were knocked out already, but like now for real, it's on paper.
Yeah, they're officially like eliminated. So when you pull up the standings, it's got a big E next to their name. So
yeah, exactly. And then they got to look at that 1-10 record. They're gonna get a back-to-back #1 pick after giving us all that shit when we did it.
Bro, they suck right now. And I hope there's not like I don't know anything about a draft. I hope there's not like a Myles Garrett out there this year. I hope it's I hope it's a Trayvon Walker draft.
I think this is like people say it's a good offensive draft, but I haven't heard anything about the defensive guys.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just hoping there's not like this big, huge key difference maker. I hope it's like they try to trade back, but nobody wants to pick kind of thing.
All right, let's say we win out, we go 13-4, we're like the 2 seed or the 3 seed. Who do you want to play in the playoffs?
Probably the Chargers.
Yeah.
Easily the Chargers.
I don't even know if the Chargers are going to get in, dude.
But after that, like I like the Charger. I like to play the Chargers. But after that, I mean, there's gonna be some hard teams. I mean, the Bills would be tough. I would like to play the Colts. I don't know if the Colts will get in. I mean, the Texans.
I think the
got such good
Texans look
defense,
better
they'll be
right
touch.
now.
Yeah, they'll be tough. I still sometimes question their offense a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, their defense will keep them in any game, so that'll be really hard. The Bills will get healthy. I don't
Bills
think
will be
anyone from the
fine.
AFC North will make it, but the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know. The Chiefs, I'm not that scared of the
I don't
Chiefs.
even
I know a
think
lot of
they
people.
could get in. Yeah, they're like what? They're 6-5, 5-5, something like that.
Well, they have a huge game next week. The Texans and Chiefs play.
Yeah.
So that's
Honestly,
huge.
We got to root for the Chiefs for that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would just because I don't cheer for AFC South teams. I
Right.
want the Jaguars to be the only team in.
Exactly.
But
It's hard though when all these guys are like this division like has been the bottom of the barrel for years. It's kind of fun like seeing some competition now. I'm sure you like it with the round
oh yeah,
table and
no,
stuff.
yeah, no, it's fun. I like having multiple teams good instead of just the team that wins it by default, and then you have three different teams pillow fighting at the bottom. You know.
I'm glad we got those Texan games out of the way early this season before they like started rolling.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, we started the roll. Unfortunately, that was
Unfortunately.
I mean, it'd be the playoff picture will look a lot different had we won that. Then we could really be talking about maybe number one seed right now.
Yeah, no. Dude, there's a couple games this year I think back to, like that Bengals one, the Travis Hunter DPI. It's like you don't give that up. We're what, 9-3 right now? 2 seed in the AFC, depending on how this Sunday night game goes.
Yeah. Probably something like that. Yeah. It's
dude.
crazy. And you know, I mean, we'll see. The AFC really does seem wide open. Like there's no one I'm really that scared of in the AFC as opposed to the NFC. Like, I would hate to play the Seahawks. I'd hate even the 49ers are getting healthy. The Rams, I mean, they lost today, but you know, I think maybe they were sleeping
Even
on
like
them a
the
little
Bears
bit.
or the Packers, dude. I'd be terrified to play right now.
Yeah, the NFC is infinitely scarier, and the AFC
And it's
just feels
crazy
like it's
because
wide
the
open.
past years it's always been the AFC is horrifying to play, and then the NFC's got like a cakewalk to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird how it just flipped this year.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting, especially like maybe the Chiefs being out of it, the Bills getting in with a wild card. I mean, it's going to look a lot different this year than years past. That's for sure.
Yeah. All I know is there's not going to be an AFC North team in the divisional this year.
Yeah, it's pretty
all bad.
It's pretty rough over there. It's pretty rough over there. They'll be the AFC South this year essentially, where just a team wins it by default.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Like Steelers or any of those guys, if they get in, have fun winning maybe 10 games and win that division.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I wonder if the Bills have any shot. I think they're leading. I think Ravens are leading it like 6-6 or something like that. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like they just lost to the Bengals, but since the Steelers lost today, I think they have tiebreaker or something.
Yeah, something like that. But
What
all right,
do you
man,
think,
I'm gonna get through some of these calls. Got some people backstage, but I'll talk with you next time, man.
For sure, man. Take care.
Later. All right, next we got FTX Smoke Eater in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Long time listener, first time caller.
All right, well, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I had to call since last time we were or you had a live. I decided to become a member and be the top tier member.
There we go. Pride of UCF Jaguar, baby.
Yeah. So, and also in Carolina country, there's not a lot of Jaguar fans here and a lot of Jaguar stuff that I can listen to. And I'm a Clemson fan too. So, yeah, you got me for Travis Etienne and, Hunter. But there's been some times where I've been like, come on, Lawrence, man, what are you doing? But there's times like today where he plays like he did at Clemson and you're very impressed with what he does.
Yeah, so I'm curious because I'm sure you know a lot of Clemson people, like how do they feel about Trevor Lawrence in the NFL? Do they think it's all the Jaguars' fault that they're not developing him right? Or are they like, yeah, maybe he, has some issues with the turnovers and stuff?
Well, he had some turnovers in Clemson as well, but they let him, unlike a lot of the times in the past that we've had him with the Jaguars, they let him do his thing. They let him read the defense and do plays on the fly, and that's what Dabo liked to let him do because he could read the defense very well. But when you tried to rein his talent in, that's when you created problems with him. If you let him just do his thing, you see what you see today, and he's phenomenal at seeing what he sees.
Yeah, that's interesting because He was obviously prolific over there, and he has his ups and downs, but I do think that he'll at least be the Jaguars quarterback, I think, for the long term. I mean, there's times where we talk about, oh, he's not good here, he's not good there, but I mean, there's quarterbacks, fans from every fan base will talk down their quarterback at times. They get frustrated, but I mean, the Jaguars, I think, have a pretty good thing in him.
Yeah, and I'm finally glad to see Travis Etienne being Travis Etienne, the same Etienne that I saw at Clemson, the same dynamic running back that you could not stop him. Once he got downfield, you could not stop him. He was slippery at Clemson, and he's starting to show that here. And man, I love what Liam Cohen is doing with our running backs. Tootin is phenomenal. I didn't even see that coming. I just like what he's doing.
Yeah. So what do you think? Where do you think the Jaguars end up in the AFC playoffs? Like division round? Do you think they're gonna get a wild card? What do you think?
Well, this isn't popular by probably any Jags fan here, but I have a longtime friend that is a Bills fan, and I would love nothing more for us to face the Bills and just shut him up. I'd see us making the AFC Championship, and I don't know if we'll win that.
Let's go. Hey, I'm all about, like that. That's the thing. I mean, the Jaguars, they could easily lose first round. They could go to the AFC Championship game and lose. I mean, it's a big thing here. It's just we gotta win the trenches. We got to cut down the penalties, and Trevor Lawrence has to play good ball. I mean, if those three things happen, anything's really possible.
One thing I'll say, and then I'm gonna let you go because I know you got other callers and everything. But I will say this, man. Can you not love what Liam Cohen is doing to our players and just to the locker room? He has the whole team believing that we are number one, that he has the whole team believing, and just the atmosphere and what he says after the game when we win a game, him just being excited about the players and excited about what they're doing. And you know what? Just like you said, and just like Liam said the last game, I'm not going to apologize for winning. Winning is winning. It doesn't matter if you're winning by an inch or by a mile. Win is a win.
Exactly. An NFL win is an NFL win, no matter how good or ugly it looks. I mean, last week we squeaked by the Cardinals. Today we destroyed the Titans. I mean, at the end of the day, you have 8 wins and 4 losses, and there's no story behind them. They come the way they are, and there's no playoff committee to determine how impressive those games are.
I think we will win against the Colts, but it's going to be a narrow margin. It's going to come down to our kicker and him having the kick when we needed the kick.
Yeah, with hopefully a healthy long snapper.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, well, I'll let y'all go.
Sounds good, man. Go Jags.
All right, go Jags.
All right, so the last 3 callers, we have Third Coast, then Boxing Mindset, then Biggs 904. So we got Third Coast. What's up, man?
What's good, Dalton? It's been a while since I've heard from you, my guy.
I know, man. All is good for me, man. We're winning, so I can talk a little bit, I guess I should say.
Yeah, I like that. I like the fact that y'all confident over there in the teal and the ground. I love that. I love the fact that you and the Colts have finally stepped the fuck up. I am so happy that this is finally going on, and now we have some drama in the division with more eyeballs on it. I couldn't appreciate y'all more for what you're gonna do. All I know is next week, with the favor we did y'all with Sauce Gardner today, you better not drop this game in this streak, because somehow, some way, y'all broke the streak of beating us in Jacksonville this year. Now we have to hope that y'all can possibly hold off the Colts, because if y'all can't beat the Colts with no DeForest Buckner and no Sauce Gardner and a hobbled, a fibula fractured Daniel Jones, something is wrong. If you can't get after this guy, if you can't get him off the mark, JT is going to be maybe a problem. But if you commit your resources the correct way and you bring some pressure the way that you should, he really shouldn't be a problem. Because let's face it, the Colts, just like you said on the roundtable, and like you've been trying to tell Derek all fucking season, y'all ain't beat nobody. And guess who else is in that fucking boat? The Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
The Denver Broncos are out here raving about wins against the New York Giants, the New York Jets, fecal matter teams who are well below 500. So it's no reason for any of these dudes to be talking big shit when the Jags and the Texans actually have something in common this year. We're actually beating good teams. We're about to get ready to face off against the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're going to handle business. But we just beat Josh Allen. We beat the 49ers too. Y'all beat the 49ers. You beat the Chargers. We see them 3 weeks from now. We're going to handle that business when that time comes up too. But I'm calling in to say, y'all better represent fucking Florida right now. It is no reason that you have gone through all of this anguish for the last 4 years, with all of the talk about Trevor Lawrence, with all of the talk about the defense and Shah Khan not making the right moves. All that shit's over and done with now. Change your narrative. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Handle your own business. And the first step of business is handling the fucking Colts the way that they should be handled.
So out of curiosity, are you rooting for the Jaguars to beat the Colts?
I don't give a shit what happens. I'm saying it's in your best interest. If you really want to be taken seriously, I think this is a notch in the belt. If y'all can handle business against them and keep a 10-year foot on their throat, that when they come to Jacksonville, you can't see us. Keep thinking it's sweet over here. And hey, who knows what can happen? It may give you enough confidence that when y'all get ready to see Denver down the line, you may actually have some ammunition as far as that goes.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, with the Jaguars, I mean, got to beat the Jets, got to beat the Titans, and then if they could just win 1 out of 3 against the Colts twice, and then the Denver, that'll get us 11-6. That gets you in the playoffs, but that'll be a big one. Denver, I agree with you. Like, I've seen Denver play a couple times on prime time.
They're not that good.
All they do is rush the passer. All they do is get sacks. That's all they do. So I'm not. Of course, playing in Denver in a cold environment, that'll be tough no matter what. But I mean, the AFC. I mean, is there anybody in the AFC that really scares you right now?
Nope, bro. When we dogging out Josh Allen, who was supposed to be the MVP, when we dogging him out in front of the world, I'm not worried. This year, and I thought we was out of the dust about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was like, bro, maybe the Colts just got it this year. Maybe they just got it. I kind of leaned into that, but then when I really thought about it, I'm like, it's the Colts. Every time they play the Texans, what do? And this is the thing. The Texans are the only team in the division that never gets played spoilers to. We're always the spoiler. 2 years ago with a rookie quarterback, game was on the line in their house, which is the Stroud house now. It's been the Stroud house because CJ ain't never lost there. We go home like we always do, and we take what's ours. They're gonna blame the refs though. They're gonna blame the refs. They're gonna blame some calls, bro. It was calls that could have went on both sides. So I don't want to hear nothing about no refs. It was no reason that CJ coming off of not playing almost 4 weeks that you shouldn't have handled business with the number one offense. And the thing was, the leading offenses versus the number one offenses is like 22-1. So why are you falling in the category where you're overwhelmingly winning at a 98% clip and you lose to a team who was phased out just a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear none of that because at the end of the day, it ain't about the dog and the fight. It's about the fight and the dog. And at the end of the day, you already see what we got. You already know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the Colts had the ball last, could have scored, didn't, and that's how it goes. So,
and they had more than enough time left.
Yeah, I mean, and it's different if it's a game that's with 10 seconds left, throw it in the end zone, it's a PI, but they don't call it and they turn over. Right. That's different. They had time to overcome it, but all right, man, I'm gonna get to some more callers. Appreciate you calling in, bro.
Keep it easy.
Yeah, man. All right, next up, we're going to bring in, we got Boxing Mindset, the Bigs 904. And then actually we'll go Boxing Mindset, the Bigs 904, and Bigs 904 will close us out. What's up, Boxing Mindset?
Yo, what's good, brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, all is good.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. As a Colts fan, I'm super scared right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
You said you're a
It's
Colts fan?
yeah,
Oh,
bro.
snap. Oh, yeah, you called in a few weeks. Uh-oh. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
that's
I
scary
talked.
times, bro.
Oh, I told you we are gonna split some games, but nah, we're taking those games. We're gonna have to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. We're taking those.
Dude, I don't know, man. We're hot right now, and you guys don't win in Jacksonville. We got our throwbacks uniforms next week coming in. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah, brother. I just don't want it to have to get on a last second kick because our kicker he can't even make an extra point. It's so sad. It's like, how
Dude,
do you get it?
unfortunately, there's not a lot going good for you guys right now.
Gosh, it's looking horrible. But to be honest, I think Danny Dimes is gonna outplay Trevor Lawrence because Danny Dimes is looking pretty good out there.
I mean, he might, but there's not a lot else going good for you guys right now. That's the issue.
Nah, bro, Sauce is injured, brother. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, it's looking horrible out there for us. And then our coach has the IQ of a baby ant. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, now they're coaching for their jobs because if they don't make the playoffs, they might have a clean house over there, which is crazy to be talking about. With with you guys were once 7-1, you trade two first round picks from Sauce Gardner, potentially miss out. I mean, it'd be some really weird times over there in Indy.
No, it's looking bad over here. It's looking really bad. The coach it's really the coach, and he's looking horrible. And then I heard somebody say the Jaguars are looking like AFC championships. They're looking like they're no way. Somebody just said that.
Hey, you never know, bro. We went to the AFC Championship game when we were like similar as right now. All you got to do is win 2 games. All you got to do is win 2 games. Get a good matchup week 1. Get to it. Get another one. I mean, once you get to the playoffs, like there's no like. Are you afraid of who in the AFC are you afraid of right now? Who's the big juggernaut?
To be honest, there's really nobody but the Texans. They have the best defense out there. So it's like, shoot, defense wins championships.
They do, but I still worry about that offense. I mean, if the offense plays okay, they can win some games for sure. But yeah, anything's possible. I mean, whoever makes it to the playoffs in the AFC, I think any of them got a legit shot at the AFC or even representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. To be honest with you.
Yeah, but nah, brother, I'm gonna be honest. The AFC South is looking like the best division in football right now. Like, if you really think about it, like defense, offense, the Jaguars are good. It's like, come on now. I thought the Rams division was the best, but are you gonna tell me the AFC South is not the best division?
I would say the NFC West. They got the 49ers, Rams, Seahawks. That's a tough one. I mean, maybe the AFC, maybe it's the best division in the AFC, but NFC West right now, I think that's the toughest division.
Yeah, most definitely. But yeah, bro, I think we got you guys next week, man. Don't get too confident because of the Titans.
I think you think that the Colts are going to win because you guys desperately need to win. Because if you guys don't win, season might be cooked.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it. We're looking like you guys a couple years ago.
And we were 8-3 and missed out on the playoffs.
Horrible.
What was y'all record at the beginning of the day? 8-3.
He started off 7-1, and now it's looking horrible. So
yeah, that yeah. I mean, you guys, it's tough. I mean, every single game this year, you guys got left against teams with winning records. That's tough. That's tough, man. I don't know how you guys going to do it. Honestly, I don't have much confidence in the Colts, and that's not even me being a hater. It's just me saying, shit. Like, even if you go 2-3, 2-3 gets you guys to 10-7. Does that get you in the playoffs? I'm not so sure. I think you gotta go 3-2 down the stretch, and who do those wins come against? I mean, you got a bunch of teams that are going to be fighting for playoff spots as well. It's going to be tough.
It is. But nah, these games right here, this little stretch right here is gonna make us. It's gonna make us or break us because these are playoff teams. All these teams that we play they're playoff teams. So it's gonna be make us or they're gonna break us.
Yeah, that's for sure. So it'll be fascinating, man. I can't wait. Because I mean that's a big game. I can't imagine. I can't remember a more important I guess, I mean, the Jaguars played the Titans a few years ago for first place, but when it comes to just like, before just AFC South matchups where it's so important for each team, this is an insane one right here. Winner gets first place all by themselves as opposed to splitting a tie. It's pretty crazy.
Yep. And the thing about the Colts and the Jags, they're really even teams. Like there's not really like a big like spread between them. So it's pretty even. So it's gonna be a close game, whichever way you want to look at it. But shoot, I got the Colts every day of the week. So
yeah, you got your Colts because you kind of have to. You guys, I mean, I guess the Jaguars need to win it too. Both teams need to win it really bad. It's just the Jaguars get to play like the Jets. They get to play the Titans again. So we still have a couple of, games where at least we'll be favored. I'm not going to say layups, but Titans should be a layup. The Jets might be a little bit tougher, but still.
You got to remember that one because we just seen the Panthers beat the Rams. So
yeah, never underestimate anybody, I guess.
Except the Titans, you can chalk that one up.
Yeah, probably. But all right, man. Good luck. Good luck to you on Sunday, man.
All right, brother. We'll see what happens.
All right, peace. All right, so we had a Texans fan and then a Colts fan call in at the very end of it. So I'm not gonna lie, I think that guy sounds pretty nervous. The Colts guy. Yeah, that's gonna be fascinating because we'll see how they respond. I know the Jaguars, I was pessimistic about how we'd respond after the Texans game, but the Jaguars have responded with 3 straight wins. How are the Colts going to respond to losing 3 out of 4 and going to what's been the Colts' house of horrors in Jacksonville, a place they haven't won since 2014, a place where doesn't matter how good, doesn't matter how bad the Colts and Jaguars are, the Jaguars just always seem to have their number. I mean, we've seen Cody Kessler beat Andrew Luck. What was it, like 6-3 or 3-0, something crazy like that. There's been some really, really wild games. So we'll see what comes up. But their backs against the wall. Don't give them life. Make them go into the next few games reeling, and it would be absolutely beautiful. Because I know after that they have like the Seahawks, 49ers, Texans again. It's gonna be tough. So we have one last caller here. We have Jason in the building. What's up, Jace?
Yo, what's up?
All is good, man. What's popping?
When it comes to like the playoff race, like honestly, I think we could beat like any team. Be like when you're thinking about like when you look at it, if the Chiefs don't make it, I think like really like the Bills aren't like as good as they used to be. I mean, the Ravens might bring you some like like difficulty, but like I don't know. I think like we have like a serious shot at making the Super Bowl. I mean, I know it's too early, but I don't think like the AFC is as good as it used to be.
No, I don't. I think so too. I mean, I was saying earlier, it's like who in the AFC scares me. I mean, there's going to be good teams no matter what, but there's no juggernaut right now that we say we might be able to win the first round, but no way we pass this team. And we have a pretty good test coming up against the Broncos. We play in Denver. That'll be as close to a playoff type of atmosphere as we'll get as we go on. So that'll be a pretty cool opportunity.
Yeah, I know. Well, the Broncos, they have a good defense. I mean, their offense, so like I don't know, Bo Nix, like he's been looking like up and down, but yeah, I think honestly, yeah, the Chiefs don't make it. I mean, the Texans, if they make it, they'll probably be the toughest team to play. But yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts. And also, Brenton Strange. I mean, he's my favorite offensive player so far. Like he does. Him and Jacoby Myers, they never drop the ball. Like I don't know. It's just like I think having him back has really like made our offense like so much better. Like Brenton Strange, Jacoby Myers. Like before, it felt like since like Marvin Jones, every receiver we've had has like dropped the ball like consistently. But like I don't know, Brenton Strange and Jacoby Myers are like such a change, from like the bad receivers that have like dropped the ball so many times before. Like I don't know, it's just a big difference. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, Jacoby Myers came in one of the lowest drop rates like ever, and then he hasn't dropped the ball. It's been nice, exactly. And I know at first it's like, man, we have such low standards. If we get impressed, we get blown away by him just catching a slant route. But it's good. I like him, and I think one thing he's also doing is help building up Trevor's confidence, which that's one of the main things holding Trevor back is. I mean, obviously he's got to learn how to read a defense a little better. He still has some football IQ stuff, but I think confidence is a big thing, and that's I think was what is getting help built up.
Yeah. All right, that's all. Thank you.
All right, no problem, man. But yeah, that'll be all the callers. Awesome call-in show today, guys. Really appreciate it. Also, guys, do me a favor, drop a like if you guys are enjoying this. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. But yeah, Jaguars 8-4. You know, I got to show this picture again. I got to show this. Look at that. Look at that. Number 3 seed right here. Stop the count. I'll be looking at this. I might make this my screensaver for this week. And the Jaguars lose next week, I'll throw it away and never see it again. But yeah, it's a crazy battle right now. Chargers, Colts. I mean, look at this. Like the Jaguars, if they had one more loss, would be in the hunt. Wouldn't even be in this playoff. But since they have that win, we're literally sitting at the number 3 seed right now. I mean, these are crazy times right now. And Jaguars, everything is in front of them. They control their own destiny. You know, beat these upcoming opponents. Go 5. You know, just go at least 3-2. That'll get you to 11-6. But most importantly, beat the divisional opponents. Sweep the Colts. Beat the Titans. Go 5-1 in the AFC South. And I think we'll be looking at a pretty good spot. So, with that said, I think that's all I got. Oh yeah, shout out to Eric Foreman. Here, let me switch to my view here. He says, Winger with the highest PFF grade starter, #Duval till we die. Yeah, and that's the big thing is like, you know, the defense, like they start off really good. Then I think they went through a little bit of a lull, and now they're back to being good. Let's hope that let's hope that the defense stays good, because I don't know what happened with that midseason lull, but everything's good right now. I mean, Wingard looked borderline benchable back then, but yeah, we're at an exciting spot, and let's just enjoy the fact that we're in December and we're not watching football games trying to decide if we should win for pride or lose for draft position. We're not in that spot. We can passionately cheer for the Jaguars to win every week and have no side effects from that. So with that said, appreciate all you guys for being here. Like I said, drop a like, shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this channel. Go Jags.